Alright, video diary day 4. As you can probably see, my hair is a little different. I got it braided in Nassau before I got onto the ship, which was sort of towards the, well, it was the end of the excursion of the day. I mentioned that first because, one, because it's obvious, and two, because I learned that you should really discuss final pricing before you commit to something. But I still would have gotten at least some of my hair done. But I like it. I wish I kind of had it yesterday when the wind was ridiculous and I could barely see. Also, as you probably can see, I got a little burnt today. So today we docked at Nassau, and our plan was to spend the day at Atlantis, which is enormous. And it's one thing to say that, and I mean, I've seen it. I understood at some level it was enormous, but when you have a family of 4, and 3 of them want to slide but haven't eaten and don't have access to the sunscreen and the locker that one of us put everything in, it can cause problems. So, I feel like I probably had a better day than them, although they did have fun. Atlantis is fun. The water park, it's a huge water park. I know it's not the biggest in the world, apparently, but, I mean, it's the biggest one I've ever been to. The girls could say more about that. They went on slides and stuff. I had fun. I didn't go on slides. I went to the actual beach, got sand all over myself that I was still had on me when I got back to the boat. Tried to get off in the shower. I went to their version of the aquarium. I saw a couple of hammerheads swimming out in a big lagoon area they have, and I do mean big. Anyway, so we got there. It was like 11:30, and I was hungry, so I ate lunch, and everybody gave me the bags, and they went off to go on slides. But we didn't arrange a time or place to meet back. So, I mean, I did my thing, and then I tried looking for them. Sometime around 2, I'm like, man, I wonder how easy it would be to find them, to make sure that it'll be easier to find them when we need to go. And I couldn't find them. So I was like, okay, well, I guess I will just wait by the lockers and they can find me. Like, there's only one spot for lockers in that whole big thing. So I figured they had to come there. And Jay came up, and he was like, I've been looking for you for like an hour and a half. And so they couldn't find me, I couldn't find them, and he couldn't find the girls. He had told them to wait at a very specific location, and they weren't there. So he wandered around looking for them. He found me first. I went to the lost kid area. They weren't there. And the guy tried to give me directions to where they were supposed to meet up. Like, I'm not lost. I just can't find my kids. There's a big difference. I'm sorry. I should stop messing with my nail. Sorry. This is a closet, by the way, if you're noticing. I'm in the bathroom in the closet area. So I was walking back to Jay, and then I found the girls, and I was trying to figure out how to get to Jay, because there was a big slide area I had to get around, and I'm sure it was God helping me out, because Amber saw me, and I found the girls, and then Jay saw them, and boy was he angry. Kayla was kind of exhausted. They were all tired and hungry and quite burnt, because they didn't have the sunscreen, because it was in the locker. I had access to it, but apparently I did not give myself a good enough touch-up job. Anyway, poor Jay is really burnt. But we found the girls, and I convinced them to take the the route through the dig. I don't know why it's called the dig exactly, because it looks like an aquarium. It was cool. It was a cool aquarium. So we went through there, got back to the hotel, got a taxi back to the dock. They went on board to eat and stuff, and I shouldn't have scratched my sunburn. And I got my hair done. And then they were calling for this carnival ship, and, you know, they kept, like, is it your ship? Is it your ship? This carnival? I was like, I didn't hear the word Norwegian or sun, so it can't be my ship, and I should have had at least 30 minutes after my hair was done before I should get on the ship, but they kept freaking me out. I was like, okay, I'm going to go. I don't want to miss the ship. This one is going to be longer than normal. So I got it back on the ship, just fine. Jay and I went out to eat at the premium steak restaurant, and it was good. I actually had some good mac and cheese, and if anybody other than me watches these, you'll know that good mac and cheese, restaurant mac and cheese, is hard to find, and it was good. Of course, it's the type of restaurant that if we were paying for it, you would expect the food to be good for what you're paying. And then, yeah, we've just mostly been chilling after that. Jay and I ate. The girls were gone, probably eating when we got done with dinner, because they had a late lunch. Kayla went to Splash Academy to have. They're having their own version of a glow party. There's going to be a ship-wide glow party at like 10:30. No, I'm probably not going to go to that. I'm kind of... Jay's exhausted. He's already in bed. He may well be asleep by now. I have to stay up to make sure I get Kayla. And then after I get her, I'm probably going to bed, because my goal is to wake up, not necessarily early, but on time tomorrow. So we got to get out and go to the island as soon as we can and get our excursions in and get our last day of vacation in. And wow, this video was long. This is a long one. Sorry about that. Okay. But that's all. That's all that's happened. Well, it's not all that's happened. It's all the important stuff that's happened today. Sorry, I'm looking at my hair. Probably do not do that on the video. It's long enough. So, good day, mostly. The end.